Alright. It feels so weird to stand all the way. Like, I'm social distancing, you guys. Like, this is a complete 1.5 meters away from the camera. But, anyway. Hi, hello. It's been a while since I've done a video. So I just wanted to drop by and, you know, say hi, give a little update. How are things going right now? I don't know. Pretty alright. I just finished my exams the other day, or one exam, because I dropped a subject because I was having severe student burnout. But it went okay, I think. I don't want to jinx it, so yikes. As usual with YouTube, I have a lot of ideas and then I quit halfway through. Just kind of a habit of mine. But I'll try not to. I've been wanting to make content for so long, and I kind of do it half-heartedly, and I wish I didn't. And that was what I was thinking about. I have this tendency, right? This tendency to focus on all the things I don't do, or focus on all the things I haven't done, or focus on all the things I want to do and haven't done, or I'm not doing, or, you know, you get the point, right? And it's kind of unhealthy. And that was just a thought I wanted to share because I think it's something maybe more people can relate to, especially now. Especially, I know you've probably heard it like a million times and now you're gonna hear it a million and one more time. But, you know, this is a crazy situation that we're in right now, and you should never blame yourself for not doing something. You shouldn't blame yourself for not being productive, or, you know, not doing or doing this one thing, reading this book, watching this movie that you've been wanting to do, read, watch for ages. Because I get the feeling when this all just started to happen, you know, and it all just unfolded and suddenly we were all stuck at home and we seemed to have so much time on our hands. I was like, oh my god, yes! Now I have all this time to do all these things I want to do. I can finally clean my closet, which I still haven't done, or start my YouTube channel, which I still haven't really done, learn to do makeup, which will probably never happen, watch all these movies, write all these movie reviews, you know, do all these amazing introvert things that I love to do or want to do, and I never did. You know what, it's May 23rd and I haven't done most of those things, if any of those things, really. And I guess for the first month or so of quarantine, I really blamed myself. By the way, I say quarantine, but like, can I call it quarantine? Because we're not in a formal lockdown where I live. We're in like a de facto lockdown, I guess you could say. Also, I keep looking at the viewfinder instead of the lens. Kind of a kind of a rookie. English is very difficult. Sorry. Kind of a rookie YouTuber thing to do, or Tana Mojo thing to do. I'm sorry, I'm not a narcissist, I'm just insecure. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Right, quarantine habits and mental health things, right? So I think especially the first month of quarantine, that was what I was thinking about, or talking about. That first month of quarantine, the first few weeks, it hit me really hard because, you know, I started with this initial fresh thought of, you know, finally having all this time to do all these things I wanted to do, and then, you know, it was a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks later and I still really hadn't done anything. In fact, I hadn't done anything at all. I was like in bed all day, or I woke up still really early because I still had that habit, but I wouldn't really do anything. I was just really sad all the time and I couldn't bring myself to doing anything. And is that because I have a tendency to just be like that naturally, and being in a situation like this emphasizes that? I mean, probably. Yeah. Good psychoanalysis. I talked about it with my friends. I read other people online say the same thing. It's a common thing to happen. It doesn't just happen when you're already, you know, mentally damaged or whatever. I hate to refer to myself that way because I'm not damaged. I'm not, arguably, right? I'm not damaged. I'm just human and I function uniquely. That's the tea. Anyway, I was trying to make a point. I talk a lot, and I wanted to say I'm sorry for that, but I'm really not. You know, if you're doing these one-on-ones with a camera, the whole point is that you talk a lot. So I was getting really angry with myself for not doing anything. That's what I was saying. And I had to learn not to do that. I had to learn to just let that go and give myself time. Because as much as it seemed as if we had all the time in the world, that's not really how it is, right? Or how it was, or how it is, depending on where you are when you watch this. It's not really how it is. We don't have all the time in the world. I mean, there's this huge gray cloud of a pandemic hanging and reigning above all of us. So please don't be harsh on yourself. Please just go watch anime or take 3 naps a day if you need to. I think it's hard though. I'll admit that. I think it's hard to strike this proper balance between self-care and productivity and whatnot. I mean, it's always been in life, right? It's always been, like, I've had that outside of quarantine too. I found it really difficult to pamper myself and give myself time and space and be nice to myself, and at the same time also be productive and do things and achieve things and work towards my goals, right? That's hard as it is. So let alone when suddenly you're thrown or pulled out of your routine, you don't get to go outside, we don't have this physical structure to our life anymore, and it's really just fully 100% dependent on us, geez, pronunciation, on us to craft this new routine, and do that all from home. I don't know what I wanted to say, never mind, cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Yeah, that was just something I wanted to share. A very obvious realization for some maybe, but nevertheless something important to emphasize, you know? And this is my channel, by the way, and I'm gonna say whatever I want, whenever I want. There you go. That's it. Now cut the cameras for real.